Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up, shoulders down, pinning predicament. Clothesline!
I'm sure a betting man will tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, a bad situation in the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk.
Oh, like a projectile, right on target.
And he comes in under the ropes down.
Bang!
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where is Paul's allegiance truly?
This superstar promised a win at any cost. We are seeing just how far they're willing to go.
Samoa drop from the...
Here he goes for the win. And he breaks the count quickly.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Oh.
Seth turns that away.
He's been put in a bind.
Clothesline. Stops that offense from connecting.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, I will be with you when it happens, and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Placed against the turnbuckles. Roman Reigns, look at this. Just clothesline after clothesline.
This is ugly. Getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
And referee cuts off the count at one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. He saw that one coming. He throws a kendo stick. Crazy. Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now.
Rollins getting worked on. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Look at that insult to injury with that one.
Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
Able to parry that. Roman spear.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Looking for the victory.
Reigns was waiting for that.
Elbow drop. Oh. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years on the top.
Big double axe handle.
And able to skirt around that attack. Roundhouse kick. This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deep
From the top.
he fails to connect.
Kick to the gut.
What a right.
Uh-oh.
German suplex released.
And Roman, for the first time in a
Got the for a 1 count.
Not going down without a fight. Rollins with a page out of Triple H's playbook. Pedigree. But a low-placed calf kick there. Gets out of dodge. Opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good.
Stop! Now Rollins needs to end this. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Using the arm like it's Billy Club.
Caught with a clothesline. Shining Wizard finds the mark. Bam!
Rollins steers clear of that.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Neck breaker.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Making his way to the top here.
Soaring.
Oh, nobody home for that one.
Kick gets caught. Dragon screw.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
A truly rough blow to the head, and it seems to be the main target here.
Seth is down for the count. The pin is broken. That could have been it.
Nice sit-up powerbomb. Measured elbow drop.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins. High red district for CM Punk.
Stalking from above.
Up high.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
He has hold of Punk.
Suplex.
The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point.
He goes back into the ring here. Oh, he had that scouted. Getting caught by
Reigns. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
And into the pin.
and a kick out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time.
Clubbing blow. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Roman.
Spear by Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
2.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner.
Each of these 3 men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're 2 of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
CM looking to put him away. Stopping that pin attempt.
And this match carries on.
Goes into the corner. Over and over and over.
Destroying his opponent. And now headed to the outside. Reigns checking under the ring now. He'll make his way to the ring.
And grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Just having the wise man's strategies and support give him the edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
Oh, God, face first! It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought...
Going for the cover here.
Immediately powers out.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
Oh, man, he has that insatiable look in his eyes.
Into the ring again now.
From the top into the elbow drop.
Precision elbow strike.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Power bomb.
Directly into the pin attempt. It's not over yet. That was not enough to do it.
What a display of strength here. Oklahoma slam. Hoisted up high here.
Yikes, that don't even wake you up or knock you out.
He has no idea the danger he's in right now. Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not fazing him one bit. Oof!
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
He gets into the ring. Super kick.
Good night.
And averting damage there.
Reigns with a Superman punch. Oh!
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Punk, knee in the corner.
Oh, and a clothesline after the knee to the face. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to...
Spear! Will Reigns finish things now?
Roman Reigns with a scoreboard pinning combination. No! Powerbomb. And staying with it into the cover.
2 count. Breaks the close count.
Able to get the shoulder up, but that was a long 2 count.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand. And Roman and Seth, 2 former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Man, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the 2 former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Super kick connects.
He quickly slides into the ring. Boom! Good defense from him.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens." Roman's shoulders are down. A defiant kick out after 1.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
smartly dipping out of harm's way.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield is built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Moving into the ring.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. Oh. Rollins with a schoolboy takedown. Look at this.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's got to hurt in more ways than one. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here. Oh, my God, that is going to hurt. Spinning kick in the gut. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Spin kick to the midsection.
Another blow to the body. I think the game plan is pretty clear now.
Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Oh, that can shatter a jaw. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Seth leaves again.
Whack! This is turning into Swanson Street.
Looks like he's coming back in.
No.
Suicide dive.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Struck with a calf kick.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Roman Reigns.
Punk's got a problem here.
Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous. Knee to the face in the corner, follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. And he comes in under the ropes now. Now for DDT. Wards that off. What a response.
Oh, a right hand for good measure.
Counter by CM Punk. Count finds the mark.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Wrestling him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over. Look at his free the arm and does just that. Arm trapped. Just unloading knees. Take off. Wow. Crossbody.
Strong kick.
Rollins.
The Architect better figure a way out of this. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Shoulders are down. Letting it happen.
He saw his window closing there.
What a punch. And you have to be in a lot of pain taking that many attacks to the core.
Yeah, but you really have to fight through it. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Everyone wanted a banger. Well, they've got it.
And all eyes are glued on this action.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future.
And now Punk, kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
Now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The vision.
Going for the win. Kicks out.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close. CM Punk. Uh-oh. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
And then it's back into the ring. Calculating the next move here.
Just smashed. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of pain tolerance. A tap out could be imminent.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
A sound suplex. Picture-perfect drop kick. Check out the springboard.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Going for the pin for the win. Forces the shoulder up after two.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Right out of the ring post. What impact.
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy. No, he gets the shoulder up.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
force.
Oh, my word. That was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Arm wringer.
But now pumped in the jaw.
He's able to counter that.
Put in the corner now.
Rollins got surprised there.
A show of disrespect from Reigns.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Wants to finish this.
Turn it up. Look out. Caught with the lariat.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be open. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stomp into the ground. Roman in big
Looking for the
time
pin. He kicked out at 2.
A kick out, and Reigns is still in this.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. Here we go.
Both arms hooked.
Delivery.
Did Rollins get enough of it?
Cover.
Seth Rollins is your winner. The architect drew up Reigns and Punk's defeat.
Like I said, he is so OP.
Like it or not, agree with his tactics or not, Seth Rollins is your winner.
Subterfuge, politics, ambushes.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the 2 men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages. And backbreaker.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's bet down for the pin. He kicks out before 2.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early. I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against 2 younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out, look at this! Taking a flight to nowhere.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of this match. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk. And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Oh, roundhouse connects.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. And this one could be moving to ringside. And Roman and Seth, 2 former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the 2 former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business. Boom! Knee right to the face! Oh, man.
Roman telegraphing that one. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Exploder suplex.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared up for 10 years.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some Roman spear! That could end Rollins right now. Kick connects.
Looking to go up high. From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Blast off.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent. Caught with a punch. Rollins lining up.
Misses on the springboard.
Rollins just a step too slow. Reigns playing a power move. Suplex.
Sky high. Cross body from the top. Big time height on that kick.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation. This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
This is it. He could put him away right here. He breaks the ref's count after one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Rollins now, opponent defenseless. And I can see some blood coming from the face of Rollins. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
So precise with the super kick.
Now bringing the fight back. Seth Rollins with a stop.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins. Cover. We have a cover.
And Seth. This one's for the match. And that breaks up the pin.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Roman needed.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game. What a really great swinging neck breaker.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Rollins.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Down. Reigns now, opponent down, he's setting it up. Crashing back to earth. quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Can the Visionary hang on? Things are beginning to fade to black for Rollins.
The Architect, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Rollins with an homage to the game. Pedigree.
What's he hoping to find down there? He's looking on CM Punk. And he saves the matchup. Seth retaliates. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. DDT. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Double underhook, struggles with the lift, but counted now into a clothesline. Superman punch! Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for. Seth has got to dig deep now.
And right away into the pin. Stopping the pin.
Timely intervention. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Catches the leg. The Dragon Screw. Game changer. What a shot of straight brutality coming right at you.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Slips out of the way. Cracked with a Mongolian chop. DDT.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it.
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. Oh, that would have been the end if it wasn't broken up.
And now Punk. That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray? Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk? And right into the cover.
There's two. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series.
Can't play music.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight. Solid results on that one for Hitman.
No one wants to see a count out, but we're getting close to that.
Sliding into the ring now. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Has him wrangled.
And down with the belly-to-belly.
Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve.
Figure four. Leg lock. All kinds of pressure and pain.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. Thinking like a champion with that chop block. You don't win gold with one big move. You win it one strategic move at a time.
This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw. And the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Driven down hard with a scoop slam.
And something Bret has
From the top. Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Targets the gut to end the offense. Back and forth, counter after counter.
solid punch. The discus clothesline.
Decapitated.
Michaels with the awareness. The wherewithal to counter HBK. Bang, what a hook.
For the title.
And the champion gets a shoulder up just before two.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
with the counter. And as Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Oh, just ate that kick to the face. Counters to gain the advantage.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Nice scoop slam. This match has gone above and beyond any...
From the top!
Elbow drop from Michaels.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move.
Sweet chin music.
Are we about to see a title change here? Oh, man. How much more abuse can they take? Shawn and Bret are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Brought down with a DDT. Big impact off the leg drop. He might just be stalling for time here.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
Impressive reversal from Michaels.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Discus clothesline. Decapitating. Hitman never saw that coming.
Oof. Finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble.
Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard to breathe with each targeted attack.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Expertly applied leg lock.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
What's he got in store? Uh-oh.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Discus clothesline. Decapitating. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Turns it around. Uh-oh.
A quick reversal into the arm drag.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
The knee straight to the breadbasket.
Excellent execution from Hitman.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Heading to ringside now. He gets back into the ring.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Took him out the knee.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
Connects with a crushing elbow drop.
Disheartening position for HBK.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remains
To be crowned champion. Still only got one.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point. Power slam, but sliding up
From behind into an inverted DDT.
measured elbow drop driven down.
Big impact. And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing.
Oh, and he's going for the pin. Title on the line. Good officiating. The referee saw the feet on the ropes.
What a cross body. Ooh.
turns that around.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes.
Michaels now looking to put the final nail in the Hitman's coffin.
A stomp to the gut.
Nice takedown. Gonna step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter applied, twisting the vertebrae in unnatural ways.
Muscles must be tearing from this position. Is Hart gonna tap him with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute! What a counter!
This entire match has been a highlight reel moment. What a night for these competitors.
Just incredible. There has been no quit from these superstars.
One response after another, back and forth we go.
And he gets discarded out of the ring.
Bret looking like he wants to see a little more out of his opponent here.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Delivers the cross body.
Boom. Connecting with the leg drop.
Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
Bret is unloading attacks here.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their... Oh, my!
And he gets the better of HBK. There goes Hart back to the ring.
Hart pausing to soak up the adulation.
Hitman with an opening.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex. Measured elbow drop, driven down.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee. But I agree, this is concerning.